Hey friends, big, new, fancy, innovative ideas don't show up when you're amidst all the hectic in a go, 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 let's get this done state. They don't. In this video, I want to share how slowing down actually will speed things up when it comes to idea generation, new concepts, coming up with new fun ways to do things. Now, as you can see, my environment changed because I am in Bali at the moment. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that this is one of my happy places on earth. I had the opportunity to live here for almost 3 years and I'm back. Not permanently, just for a month this round, but I needed to come here to slow down, to eventually speed things up. Now, what do I mean with that? Last week, I didn't post a video. And that was the first since I started doing these weekly videos in October. And I felt I was a little bit uninspired. I was sort of like trying to figure out where my videos were going. What was the theme behind all of them? What was the red thread, so to speak? And attached to that, I was trying to figure out what my message was to this world and what I really wanted to convey, and also attached to that, my offering. You know, how am I going to help people? And I noticed myself while being in the midst of things like working, doing client work and being busy, I couldn't come up with solutions. And then I remembered I need to slow down to speed up. So I booked a ticket to Bali and I came here. And last week I didn't do a video because I was going through an inward journey. I just spent a lot of time filling up my cup with amazing conversations with friends that I have here, filling up my cup with meditation and guided meditations and breath work, and doing all of things that in the Netherlands are not as accessible to me as they are here. And I slowed down and I journaled a lot. And through slowing down, your intuition starts to talk. We all have this inner voice, but it's very subtle. In the West, we have been taught that everything can be figured out here, up in your head. But that's a freaking lie. It's just not true. We think we can solve problems, but honestly, we can't. Not completely, but there's real truth and the real wisdom is inside our intuition. But that voice is so much more subtle. And you really need to tune in to allow it to speak. And I know you've all had those moments where your intuition spoke to you and you acted upon it and things were magical. You all have some of those experiences. But then again, in the midst of things, in hectic day-to-day life, we just rely on what is rational, what is reasonable. So I came here to slow down, to tune into my intuition, to do things that I really, really enjoy doing. Spend time on fun stuff, not even focusing on the thing that I was trying to figure out. I was just having fun, just enjoying myself. And you know, like I'm in Bali, can you blame me? And something magical happens already on day 3. You don't need to go away for 3 years to get to that point. It was on day 3 already. My intuition spoke to me. He says, and she said, I said he, she said, Rianne, you're about joy. Your message is joy. You bring energy and joy to this world. You spread joy. And it was such an aha moment for me that I was like, okay, it sounded too simple to be true. And then I realized as a management consultant, I get hired to fix problems. But I don't want to focus on problems. I want to focus on what's working well. And all of these insights and there's much more came to me last week by slowing down. And since that insight, magic is happening, speeding up. Last night, I got to deliver a workshop, The Joy Effect, right here for 12 beautiful people who showed up and who got to experience joy in their life. And I gave them a daily practice how to amplify joy on a daily basis. And 2 requests came in from clients. And I'm talking to them about what does it look like to bring joy to the workplace? What, instead of focusing on problems and nowadays fear with the coronavirus, let's focus on what's working well. Let's focus on amplifying joy. Because, you know, joyful employees are more productive. It's that simple. So, my message for this video this week is, do you allow yourself sometimes to slow down? It's so counterintuitive in our society. We have been taught to solve problems by just focusing on it, head down, get to work. But I'm asking you, do you allow yourself to take a step back? Focus on something else for a second. Fill your own cup. Do what excites you. Do what brings you joy. Slow down. And then I promise you, those ideas will come to you. It's inevitable. Inevitable. So are you trying to figure something out right now? Is it possible for you to take a step back? Is it possible for you to just, let it all be for a moment and just do something that lights you up? And yes, there probably will be guilty feelings of guilt, like I should be solving this or I should come up with this next best thing. But good ideas don't come when you're busy. Good ideas need space to be birthed. So slow down to eventually speed up. And I promise you, magic will unfold if you take that time. Now, if you need a great reason to slow down, I am hosting this phenomenal retreat. It's a transformational retreat for leaders here in Bali in June. 7 days where you get to slow down, where you get to tune into your intuition, where you get to do things that are fun and exciting, all amidst this gorgeous, beautiful nature on this island. 7 days. If you're interested, just send me a message and we can connect, whether it's the right fit for you or not. Either way, I wish for you to take a break, to slow down, so eventually good ideas will come to you and you can speed up again. Have a wonderful week and I'll see you next week.